boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's... So here we go. Should be a good one. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Ooh, they landed a good jab there. Nice counter. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break us fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill.
Whoa, Johnny! Is Pacquiao gonna go down after that shot? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good one. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Those who thought... The perfect counter lands. They both want a knockout, you can tell. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. Another scoring shot there. One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. And down goes Pacquiao. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd. What a sh...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your blood.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So final 10 seconds of the round. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as they... Here's the bell to start round 5. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know...
Whoa, Johnny! Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. I thought that was the end, but here we go again! Back into the fire!
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
How about that time counter shot? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Holding nothing back here in the round. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight?
Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. What a huge... Here we go in the 6th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter shot. Here we go. Hold that thought! Pacquiao is rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down.
Here we go, it's round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Insane action. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he gonna go down? How did they not go? Hold it right there. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the... Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like I'm money made. I might pop my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over, I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog, I'm what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top, got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over, 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 it's over. UNDISPUTED. I'm undisputed, undisputed. UNDISPUTED. I'm undisputed, undisputed. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. I'm undisputed, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. I'm undisputed, baby.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got all eyes on you.
Who could forget what happened here May 18th, 2024? Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. It's the Pac-Man. It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look up and see this man?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
Not too many seats to be had. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Insane action. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is not just hard. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice job getting that punch through. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He misses with that straight left. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Here we go. It's round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. If you don't let you get off the ropes, you can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
He misses with that jab. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. So much firepower here. Just avoids the left uppercut. They blocked the left there. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Nice round, good round. I like that.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter lands. Misses with the straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of...
Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again. And your leg...
And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I need to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are right.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Is Pacquiao... Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
On their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Hold that thought! Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet. So I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Forget about that round. Good work, that's it.
And there's the bell for round 5. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head?
Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might buy my jet and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my dough, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp, yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog, I'm what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top, got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to go back out there. I need to...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Relax now.
Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't...
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Let's go.
Don't load up. Don't try and blow his head off. Come on.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on! You're switching off! He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You were...
Spraying the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defence on the end.
Go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around. I need you to focus.
Back into the fight. Great round. Stay focused.
Do your business.
Great work, Nick. It's all going nicely. It's all going to plan.
Counter his mistake. Make him pay. Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back.
And back.
everybody out to the samurai.